Thailand. Thailand is a country in Southeast Asia with numerous tropical beaches, luxurious royal palaces, ancient ruins and ornate Buddhist temples. In Bangkok, the capital of the country, next to ultramodern skyscrapers along the canals are quiet residential areas and cult temples. Wat Arun, Wat Pho and the Temple of the Emerald Buddha, Wat Phrakeu. Not far from the city there are beach resorts, including crowded Pattaya and fashionable Hua Hin. This is a country of hot sun, gentle sea and incredible drive. Thailand has a lot of faces. There are quiet deserted corners, noisy party resorts and cozy little beaches. It remains a traveler's dream. Lush tropical jungles, warm sea and fascinating cultural attractions intrigue and attract tourists from all over the world. Probably only in Thailand, centuries-old palaces and temples can so surprisingly harmonize with the skyscrapers standing next to each other and iridescent advertising signs. Thailand is attractive as a holiday and tourist opportunities. You will have an unforgettable vacation in a complex with entertainment on the seashore, rest alone with nature, the famous Thai massage, as well as unforgettable excursions and the most uninhibited shows. Thailand's beaches are world famous, and some of them have been featured in films such as James Bond and The Beach, with Leonardo DiCaprio. In Thailand, the king is not only the head of state, but also the patron, defender of all religions. In times of crisis, he acts as a conciliatory mediator, without taking sides. The King of Thailand is a leader and a national symbol standing above politics, and therefore he intervenes in political affairs only when it is necessary to prevent bloodshed. Love and respect for the royal family in Thailand is, according to official representatives, almost religious in nature. For the past century, or even a little more, each reigning king, as well as members of his family, has been officially attributed a fervent participation in the welfare of the people and an alleged personal interest in the prosperity of all subjects. A distinctive Thai custom is the Thai greeting. It occurs in different forms, depending on the social status of people. As a rule, the greeting consists in a prayer gesture with the hands or a slight bow of the head. Greeting is often accompanied by a calm smile, symbolizing a hospitable disposition and a pleasant attitude towards people. A more complicated greeting is krap and mop krap. When craping, a person kneels down, and his hips rest on his heels. In the mop krap, when greeting the king and famous people, a person kneels, hands in the lotus bud, rise up and drop to the floor. Thailand is famous for the products of folk arts and crafts. They are found everywhere, the largest centers of crafts in Bangkok and Chiang Mai. Thailand is one of Asia's largest producers of silk and cotton products, furniture and carved wooden products. Numerous shops offer ceramics, latex products, jewelry boxes, painted fans and umbrellas, bronze and brass products, Thai dolls, etc. In Thailand, you can find a lot of inexpensive jewelry made of silver and traditional Asian, yellow, gold with precious stones, rubies, emeralds, sapphires. The basis of Thai cuisine is rice dishes. Rice is used for eating with meat and fish, seafood, etc. Different types of rice are grown here: white, black, red, fragrant, sticky. Another basis for Thai dishes is noodles, which can be wheat, rice, egg, mung bean flour, etc. A variety of flavors, non-standard combinations of sweet, spicy and spicy, a lot of different textures. Asian cuisine is one of the most popular all over the world. However, despite the variety of dishes, one of the main components of the cuisine are soups, the most famous of which is tom yam. The recipe for this dish appeared several centuries ago in Thailand and Laos. The locals cooked a spicy soup with spices and frog meat, river fish or chicken. In addition, there was no coconut milk in the first variations of the soup. Tom yam fans believed that the recipe should be as simple and accessible as possible. However, in the 20th century, everything changed. During the reign of Rama VI, new technologies for growing shrimp began to appear, which made this product more affordable. It was at this time that Indian traders, and, according to another version, Chinese immigrants, modernized the original soup recipe, replacing the main ingredient with shrimp, and also adding coconut milk. This variant was called Tom Yam Kung. The variation pleased the locals, and later spread around the world. Today Tom Yam is prepared not only in Asian regions, but also in other parts of the world. We share the recipe. Composition, ingredients, servings. 3. For soup. Water 600 ml sauce, pasta, tom yam, 80 grams shrimp, 120 grams champignons, 150 grams cherry tomatoes, 10 pieces onion, 1 piece garlic, 2 cloves limes, 1 pieces coriander greens, to taste vegetable oil 2 tablespoons. For tempura shrimp. Shrimp, red Argentine, 7 pieces flour, 1 tablespoon chicken eggs, 1 pieces milk, 25 ml flakes, tempura, 25 grams salt to taste, vegetable oil 400 ml. Preparation. Step 1. Prepare all the ingredients for making soup. Step 2. Pre-thawed shrimp to clean. Tear off the head, remove the shell with paws. Since the shrimp are small, the esophagus cannot be removed. Step 3. Next, you need to prepare vegetables. Cut onions into cubes, champignons into plates, garlic cloves into small slices, cherry tomatoes cut into 4 parts. Step 4. In a small saucepan, heat the vegetable oil. Fry onion cubes and cherry tomato slices in it lightly for 3 minutes. Step 5. After the time has elapsed, pour the contents of the pan with water and bring to a boil. When the water boils, add tom yam sauce to the broth and mix thoroughly. Step 6. Next, add chopped champignons and peeled shrimp to the pan. Continue cooking the soup until the mushrooms and shrimp are ready, about 4 minutes. Close the finished soup with a lid and set aside. Step 7. Next, you need to cook tempura shrimp. To do this, large shrimp must be cleaned. Tear off the head, remove the shell with legs, and be sure to remove the intestinal tract, which is located along the entire back of the shrimp. Step 8. The peeled shrimp should be soaked with paper towels, lightly salted and rolled in flour. Step 9. To prepare the batter. Using a fork, shake the chicken egg, add milk and beat a little more with a fork. Step 10. The prepared shrimp, holding by the tail, dip into the batter, and then into the flakes. Step 11. Then put the breaded shrimp in a deep fryer and fry on both sides until golden brown. Transfer the fried shrimp to a plate covered with paper towels. Thus, the excess oil will go away. Step 12. Wash the cilantro, dry it and chop it finely. Step 13. Pour the warm soup into deep plates. Add a small amount of lime juice, sprinkle with chopped cilantro, put tempura shrimp on top. The Royal Lao version of Tom Yam suggests that rice is added directly to the soup itself. Subscribe to the channel and put likes. Do not miss the new video.